Hey everybody, this is Brian Crescenti, Editor-in-Chief of Kotaku. I am here to show you a little game called Risk HD. This is Electronic Arts Risk. You probably, if you play iPhone or iPad games, realize that there's a bunch of these out there, but this is the officially branded one, and it's pretty fun. It's got a single-player mode, it's got pass-and-play mode, and it also has local play. What it doesn't have, unfortunately, is the ability to play online, which is a big bummer. But let me show you this. You see, you could play with quite a number of people. You could play with up to 6 players. You could set the difficulty. You could turn tutorial on. There's all kinds of advanced options. Or you can just go ahead and play. So we're going to go ahead and load this up. This is the Risk that you played as a child, if you played it. I'm in control of the Red Army. You could see that it's got everything going on here. I'm watching the computer play right now. So in Risk, the idea is you take over the world. So you have these little icons that represent your armies. They're actually representations of the little plastic figures you'd have if you own the board game. So the first thing you do in your round is you do draft, which means I've gotten 3 troops because of the number of countries I own, and I can go ahead and put them wherever I want. I'm going to go ahead and build up over here. Now, if I owned cards, this would allow me to pull them up. You get cards by conquering territories. So once I'm finished with my draft, I do the check mark. One thing I want to point out is I did this. I was doing it one at a time, but what I could actually have done is put one there and just say I want all 3. All 3 to go over there. Then the next thing I want to do is attack. So you touch where you're attacking from, and then you touch where you're attacking to. And the maximum amount is 3. So I roll my dice, and it matches up dice roll to dice roll, just like in real Risk, and shows whether you won or lost. Kind of a neat. I like the graphics for this. Let's have a look here. All right, so I beat. Now I can decide how many of my units I want to move over. I'm going to go ahead and move all 7 over. Again, I can do as little as 3, or as many as however many. That would leave only 1 in there. So I'm going to say I want to do that. And now I can keep attacking. Just like in the real game, you can attack from any location where you have neighboring enemy territories, and more than 1 unit, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with this guy here. Took him out, and I'm just going to leave 1 unit there, or 0, so 3 will be the minimum that I can leave there. So anyway, that's how you play the game. Just like Risk, it looks really nice. The thing I like most about it is, again, the die roll. I think it's very cool. I'm going to Fortify allows you to move from 1 territory. You can't just willy-nilly move people everywhere. So I have to choose 1 territory that I want to relocate troops from. I'm going to do this one because he's sort of buried behind scenes. And then this is showing me I can do it all the way across instead of having to, if you had the board game, move a piece over, move a piece over, move a piece over, I can just say I want them to end up here. So in this case, I'm going to say I'm going to move these 3 and have them end up, let's see, here. And then my turn's over. I got 1 card because of my the bonus I earned. So I watched him play through it. So this is basically the game. Not a whole lot of surprises there. Pass and play allows you to choose as many humans as you want and as many computers as you want. So you have a total of 6, or you can have as little as 3. You have to have at least 3 players. The one thing I don't like is you can't add names. So you have to remember, if you're playing 2 versus, let's say 2-player pass and play, everybody has to remember their color. Again, not a big deal. It's just like the board game. And then finally, you've got your local, which is kind of cool. But again, you can't play over Wi-Fi, over your internet, which is a big bummer. Another neat thing is that as you play the game, you actually earn medals. You can see there are plenty of different types here. They're shields, they're general stars, and there are wreaths. So that's it. That's Risk HD. I think it's probably worth the price. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Now, if they could just get on board with doing Axis and Allies on the iPad, I will be a happy man.